welcome to the Terry Gross Show. We're glad to have you here. And I'm Terry, obviously. Welcome to the first episode. Welcome to the first episode. How are we doing? Well, news broke on Wednesday that there are 5 teams trying to take out Trump. It's 5 assassination teams. 5 assassination teams. My goodness, I'm sorry. And 3 of them are from a different country, and 2 of them are from here, from America, which is not a good thing. It's not a good thing, but today a bill has been passed that President Trump will have the exact same amount of Secret Service that Biden has, which I don't know if that's going to help, but let's pray it does. And I know a lot of you are wondering, why did I just randomly decide to start up this podcast and show? Well, obviously, I take a lot of influence from Charlie Kirk, and I heard him say the other day that there are going to be people who are going to try and take him out as well, along with President Trump. And he wants the next Charlie Kirk to rise up in the head of that. And I wanted to start early because I don't want to wait for that to happen, which I pray to God that doesn't happen. And I'm on the same wavelength as Charlie. I just want to help Trump. I want to inform you and help Trump win. Now, I'm not affiliated with the Republican Party, obviously, but I do think Trump's a great person from everything I've seen. And you know what? Here's one thing I'm going to say. And to all the Republicans out there listening, you guys might like this. There's no guarantee we're going to win, but there's also no guarantee that we're going to lose. But you can collapse the finish line. Know that you did the work and know that you tried. And that's what I'm doing. And there's this great organization that I'd like to tell you about called Turning Point USA and Turning Point Action. And I believe that they have the ability to help you help others register to vote. And they're doing a great job. Recently, they had at least 1,500, my goodness, I'm sorry, 1,500 people registered to vote the other day. And I'm so happy to hear that. That's an added 1,500 for Trump, possibly. And I think it was in Pennsylvania, so that's fantastic. And I'm going to show you a clip of President Trump in New York at his rally, because I feel like that was one of his best rallies. He was a different workhorse. He went insane in the good way, but he loves New York. So I feel like when he goes back home, which is New York for him, he loves to just show his true side, the side that they know, the side that they've loved for, he's 70, so about 60 years, I'd say. Probably 70 years. Yeah, I'll just say that, 70 years. And I'm going to show you that clip right now.
They're doing things in politics that have never been done before in the history of our country. And worst of all, with their open borders and bad elections, they have made us into a third world nation, something which nobody thought was even possible. Americans deserve a campaign based on the issues. We try and keep it on the issues. And God has now spared my life. It must have been God. Thank you. Not once, but twice. And there are those that say he did it because Trump is going to turn this state around. He's going to turn this country around. He's going to make America great again. And maybe. And we're going to bring back religion into our country. Bring it back. These encounters with death have not broken my will. They have really given me a much bigger and stronger mission. They've only hardened my resolve to use my time on earth to make America great again for all Americans, to put America first. Going to put America first.
All right. So that was that. I love that clip. Here's one thing I'm going to say. And I think it's a good precaution. Charlie Kirk has said this, and I'm going to give him all the credit for these things that I'm saying here today. All the quotes that I have here on my notes. And here you go. Here's how you can possibly get somebody to register to vote. Buy a MAGA hat if you don't have one already, which I believe you should. If someone sees you, which if you're wearing a MAGA hat in a grocery store or a gas station or in public, people are going to be looking at you, obviously. And if they say, hey, I like your hat, go, are you registered to vote? And if they say no, help them register with TP Action. Now, once again, I'm going to say that's not an ad. I'm not bought by TP Action or Turning Point at all. I just think it's a great resource. And you know what? If they say, yeah, I'm registered to vote, I'm voting for President Trump, talk to him for a little bit. Talk to him. Ask him why. Give them your reasoning. And on TP Action, they have a thing, or if you live in Arizona or Wisconsin, you can click help register. And I don't actually know the button. I said help register, but I don't believe that's the button. You click on the 3 arrows on the left side, you scroll, and you can send postcards to people in your area. Low propensity, Wisconsin, and Florida now. So if you wanted to help even that, you can do calls, which in 2024, people aren't going to be answering calls from random people. So you could do that as well, or you could knock doors. So if you live in Arizona, Wisconsin, or Florida, you can go around and knock on doors. Or you can send texts, calls, postcards. We've been doing postcards. We're going to start doing postcards here, and I'm very excited to do that. And I think you guys should do it as well. And you know what? On this app, you can find your polling locations as well. And just for fun, they have a scorecard. So if you wanted to do a race with your friend to see who can chase more ballots before you do, you can do that as well. And I believe, if I check my notes, I think that's all I wanted to talk about here. Thank you all for coming. I know this is a very short podcast show today, but I wanted this to be the first episode, and I didn't want it to be too long to watch. Next time, we're going to try and have some guests. I appreciate all of you guys who are watching. I posted a Charlie Kirk clip the other day, and it got a couple thousand views. So thank you guys for coming along on this journey with me. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you in 2 weeks because I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be in the state next week. I don't know where I'm going to be at, but I'm going to be somewhere. And actually, I think I'm going to be here. I don't know. We'll find out. I appreciate all of you. God bless, and let's help Trump win.